Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Welcome back, Kyle.
Kyle Max here. Sixers Talk Season 2.
Season 2.
We are in Season 2.
How'd Season 1 go?
Well, I think we did like 8 episodes.
We got picked up for a second season.
Yeah, we got picked up for a second season. We should be like our 5th episode, but every time we keep having technical difficulties. But we're back in the home base now.
Back, we have home base.
We don't have any difficulties on these iPads and everything else that we had issues with.
Sponsored by Joe Gallo's Room.
Yeah. Do you know what tonight is, Max?
It's opening night.
Oh, I am ready.
Too bad NBC is going to sue us.
Yeah, but too bad the Sixers aren't playing tonight. They're playing tomorrow.
Yeah. Versus Celtics.
I like that. I like that game.
You love that matchup. It's not that good.
The Celtics aren't good. They're a team with a bunch of bench players on there.
Yeah, and Amir Johnson
and Isaiah Thomas. I'll give him that. David Lee's a bench player.
The real season tonight kicks off with LeBron and the Cavs versus the Bad Bulls, and then you got Pelicans as well at Golden State opening ceremonies. There's probably some other games, but I don't know.
Yeah, we're so let's go. So we've tried to do an off-season pod.
We made one.
We made one. It'll be the lost tapes. That'll be underground release. Not many people get that one.
The rarity. Years down the line when people look up our rare ones.
Yeah. So let's talk about the offseason real quick. So we drafted
really quick.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of talking about it. So offseason drafted Jahlil Okafor. Like the pick? Hate it?
Big Ja liked it just because what the Lakers did taking D'Angelo Russell.
You didn't want D'Angelo or you did?
I kind of did. But now, actually, with Joel having foot injuries and issues, why not go with Jahlil? It's not a bad pick. He seems like he's going to figure stuff out.
Yeah,
he seems pretty good. I have some issues with him, but he's 20 years old, 19?
He's 19.
Yeah, it's another.
Him and Nerlens are playing very well together.
Very well.
I'm excited about them to develop.
Well, Nerlens is already. I wouldn't even call him develop. He's late development. He is already. He's going to blossom this year into something even more we saw at the end of last year. I think he's really productive, and his offensive game is getting better.
Yeah, I expect big things out of Nerlens. I think Nerlens will be hopefully averages 12, anything 12 and above points and 10 rebounds. It'll be a good year for Nerlens. He'll get his steals, he'll get his blocks, he'll get there's great defensive presence there. So
and he's got a little bit of a left hand that I like.
Yeah, the left hand's coming a long way. And
remember last year his problem was catching sometimes. Sometimes in the paint he would drop his awkward hands.
He did drop a lot of balls in the paint.
He would
brick hands,
bobble. But hopefully that's something they worked on.
It might just be a Philly thing, people can't catch balls.
Oh, shots fired at Miles Austin, Jordan Matthews. Who else do you want to name?
Josh Huff.
Josh Huff in the end zone. Or is it Matthews in the end zone?
There's Huff in the end zone.
3 and 4. We're only one game out, Kyle.
I know. I saw it.
Kyle's a season ticket holder. I am waiting for an invite for a game, but I'm going to Bills Eagles.
I'll be there.
I'll see you. I'm going with somebody else. This is a rivalry.
So we drafted Jahlil. Had a bunch of second round picks. They weren't really important. Made a big trade in the offseason. Got Nick Stauskas.
Your favorite player.
Love Nick Stauskas.
Why do you love Nick Stauskas?
I don't, because I just like 3-point shooters and I don't know. I just like them.
You loved Kyle Korver.
I loved Kyle Korver.
Who else shot them?
Who do we have? The other guy. We had Matt Harpring. I loved Matt Harpring growing up.
Harpring. Did you like Glenn Robinson? He wasn't really a shooter.
No, he wasn't a 3-point shooter.
He was bad when he came here. So you get the Stauskas brings a shooting that we're gonna really use. I think Sacramento didn't care for him. Didn't have spot for him.
He didn't have a chance to.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he barely played on that team, and then he looked good in the second half of the season. So I'm going to go off of that when he actually played under a real coach, which was George Karl. So
I don't know, George Karl. I like Brett Brown more than George Karl.
Well, I do too. But the two coaches before George Karl were a joke.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just bad situation. Malone's not bad, but Mike Malone, he was not bad. But yeah, we got a caller. We got a caller in today. It's my grandparents. I'll let somebody else answer that.
All right.
We'll talk to them later. The thing with Stauskas, I think, is going to be him and Covington will spread the floor well.
Yeah, and
Shooting everywhere.
I'm really excited for him. Covington's hurt to start the season, which kind of sucks for the Sixers. He's going to be out for at least, looks like he's going to be out for at least 2 weeks.
Covington?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, he got like strained his knee or sprained his knee.
We're tanking again.
So he's out for like 2 weeks. But Nick should play opening night. And we just saw a tweet before we got on started recording here. And Nick Stauskas apparently hit 33s in a row at practice today.
33s. Who was guarding him? Franklin?
Probably nobody, but I'll take it.
Franklin the dog. The worst mascot in the league. Don't like it, Sixers. Don't like the choice. Yeah, let's talk that offseason. Well, that happened actually at the end of last year, during the season, right?
What?
Getting Franklin the dog mascot.
Yeah, he was at like the end of the season, like kind of around All-Star break.
I was hoping for Ben Franklin.
I wanted hip-hop back. What do you think about the New Jerseys? I forgot we had New Jerseys. There's so much to go over.
That's what we got to hit there.
I love the New Jerseys.
We love them.
Which one's your favorite? Red, whites, or blues?
The Reds.
I got a blue Okafor, so
I think
that's
the
my
blues
favorite.
are yours. I mean, let's go through the three jerseys. What one player would you get of the three? You said
Okay. I got the blue Okafor.
So blue Okafor.
I like Nerlens in blue, too.
Nerlens in blue is a good backup.
Yeah.
So what are your white and reds?
My white, if I had to pick a player, I'll go white Stauskas home to wear to the home games. And then the red, ooh. I don't know. I guess Covington.
I was gonna.
Or Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant in the red. Jeremy
Red Grant. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going white Nerlens Noel.
Ooh.
Jalil's getting a lot of love. He's a rookie. I'm not going to get that jersey yet. I'm going to go blue Jeremy Grant.
Okay.
Red Jakar Sampson, my favorite player on this basketball team.
So what did you like in the did you see anything in the offseason? I didn't see much of Jeremy Grant in the offseason. I mean,
No, he's been
preseason.
hiding.
Preseason.
I think the Sixers are smart at hiding his talent. He's kind of a guy that he can get to the rim. He can shoot a little bit. He's athletic, and he can defend. He's, there's other players better than him in this league at that position, but he's up and coming, right? And I think maybe we don't play him a lot so he doesn't get hurt. I think we want him on the court.
Yeah, I didn't really.
If we're going to compete in games, he's going to be involved.
Yeah, I didn't see much of him in the preseason, and I watched a decent amount of their games, unfortunately.
You were demanding them on at local bars.
Yeah, and they would not put them on for me.
Also, they weren't televised. The road preseason games, for some reason, weren't televised here.
I think one of them was, but
one night
yeah, it was
NBA
weird.
TV. The Wizards game, the one we lost by 40.
That's because there was Comcast Washington.
The Wizards might do that to us every time this year.
So, let's go through each position.
Yeah.
Let's go to the point guard. We have, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 point guards to start the season. We got Isaiah Cannon.
Let's say goodbye to Scotty Wilbekin.
He didn't make the team. I did like him, but
Summer League baller.
Yeah, TJ McConnell made the team, surprisingly. He looked really good in the last couple preseason games.
He brought them back in a game.
I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him being the number 2 point guard.
Me too.
Getting some time
it's
on the,
still not good. It's not. Our point guard's our worst position.
Oh, by far.
And it's bad.
And that's the position you need. That's like the quarterback in the NFL.
To get these guys going, to get Nerlens and Ja, who's going to get them the ball?
TJ McConnell and Isaiah Cannon to start the season because T-Road's going to be out till at least December.
Tony's not your typical
I like Tony.
distributor. He's more of a slashing scoring guard, which we love. Trust me.
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Tony play with Covington and Stauskas, though. I think that'll be great matchups for us on the offensive end. But, they're going to start the season. Looks like Cannon's going to start at point guard.
Gannon. What is Did they play that over the speakers?
They should.
Gannon.
They, I I didn't really like much of his game last year, but apparently
Him and Ish Smith. Bye-bye Ish, by the way. He's in Washington.
he got cut.
By the Wiz.
He did make the team,
again.
and then apparently
Ish was fun.
somebody was going to pick him up if he cleared waivers. I can't remember who I saw it was. But
I think I sat with Ish's family at a Lakers-Sixers game last year. Great family. Wish you the best, Ish. Isaiah is not your typical point guard. He's going to shoot threes.
he's not a great ball handler.
No.
He's not like, and I don't know. I didn't like his game too much last year, but we're kind of stuck with him for the time being until Kendall Marshall and Tony Roten get healthy. Kendall should be back before Tony Roten, I believe.
You saw Kendall firsthand working the 87ers games at the University of Delaware, Kyle.
I did. He was on the 87ers 2 years ago before he got signed by the Lakers. And then he had that like crazy 2 week span. He had like a 2 week span where he was
20
really
points,
good.
10 assists.
Yeah. He's a good passer, so that's what we need on this team.
Then he jumped to the Bucks, I think, and now he's in Philly.
Yeah, he went to the Bucks and got hurt last year, and now he's a free agent. We signed him.
Not much defense with him, but also he's a crafty lefty, so I like him. Kind of like Tony Roten.
His shot's so ugly, but maybe he'll figure that out. Maybe, I don't know.
Stuff's
ugly. We're looking at the team roster on their website right now, and everybody's in the new uniforms. It looks like Joel Embiid's jersey's drawn with paint.
Joel's not in the uniform.
Yeah, he's in the old uniform. They put Microsoft Paint on.
They used the red, the Shirley Temple red and the blue from cupcakes. Maybe he's eating. Did you hear that story? He's overweight. Joel.
That article.
That's stupid.
That stuff was already reported last year.
Stupid.
And
He's a kid in the candy. He literally is a kid in a hotel.
That article had no true sources. I don't want to hear it.
I would be eating. Listen, he can't play this year, right? Why does he have to be in shape in October a year he can't play? Like, what do you? I don't get it. Like,
the kid's 20 years old.
You want him to work out and get hurt again? Like I don't know what people think these guys are doing.
I don't know. I didn't like the article. All that stuff was already known, and then that article just blew it up, and then the national media had to jump in and hate on the Sixers, because everyone likes to hate on the Sixers.
This is Sixers love talk. This is no hate here.
No hate here.
A little bit of skepticism. I'm skeptical, but...
All right, let's move to shooting guard. So, shooting guard,
Do you see this, but before we get to shooting guard, do you see Phila doesn't quit?
Yeah, it's on the website. I think it's on the shorts.
It's the header. Yeah, I would love that. I'm saying I think it's on the court.
There's a little tag on the shorts that say Phila doesn't quit.
I like it.
Or Phila tough or something like that.
Phila strong.
Something like that.
Phila. Yeah. By the way, no one says Phila.
That does on the Sixers jerseys.
But it does on the Sixers jerseys. I love it.
Shooting guard, which is kind of a slim position when you have Stauskas and Hollis Thompson really are true shooting guards.
Literally slim. These guys are skinny.
Yeah, looks like Nick should get the start now with Covington hurt. Or Hollis. Brett Brown loves Hollis Thompson.
He loves Hollis. That's a guy who gets minutes in games where you wonder why. A lot of 20, 30-minute games where he's not shooting well. I mean, he has games where he steps in and hits jumpers. And
I feel like Hollis Thompson's the perfect player on a really good team. Coming the 8th, 9th man off the bench. Just coming in for 8 minutes, hitting a couple threes. But not on my team.
I think that's Covington, even though we're not. Is he small forward, Covington?
Yeah.
If you're going to say, there's a couple guys that we'll talk about that I think on, like you said, a Cavs team, a Warriors team, a smart, good team, that these dudes would fit right in and have really nice seasons. And they're just kind of stuck in Philly, really working hard, love their games. We'll get to those guys. I think Covington's my favorite of all.
Yeah, let's go to a small forward. So I think we have a decent amount of small forwards. You got Covington, Grant. Let's see here. Jakar can play the 3. I'll put him at 3 for now. And actually, I think we just have 3 guys. We have a lot of forward. We have a lot of flex
Jakar
4-3 forwards.
Got a haircut. Love it.
You like the haircut?
You don't. You like the old style. I can tell.
I did, but the short hair of Jakar is starting to grow on me.
It looks good. He looks like a veteran on the team all of a sudden. He looks like I think he wanted to go for that. He didn't want to be. He has to mentor guys like Christian Wood. He's got to mentor guys like. I think he should be mentoring Hollis Thompson on defense. Rashawn Holmes. I mean, guys, he has to talk to.
Jakar's just a jack of all trades. He was playing point guard for us towards the end of the
He
season.
can bring the ball up.
6'9" point guard.
I would love to see Jakar Sampson play with LeBron James. I know that's against all Sixers.
You know they went to the same high school.
Yeah, I know, and I love it. Same in St. Mary.
That's crazy.
Jakar and LeBron running a fast break and defending a fast. I love all of it. I think he'd be a great Cav.
They didn't play together, though.
No, I would think Covington would be a nice Clipper. 3-point Clipper threat.
They got JJ.
Yeah, JJ comes out of the game, put Covington in, and you got Jakar with LeBron. Those are my two guys. That's if you were gonna put them on contenders, that's where I put them.
So who do you think starts 3 opening night? Because I guess Nick's gonna, or we can do Hollis Nick at 2-3 opening night.
Yeah, it's opening.
Or Jakar. Jakar could slip in there.
Start Jakar. He gave you effort last year. I would go point guard Isaiah because you have to. 2 guard is Stauskas if he's healthy. The 3 Jakar for defense intensity, and then
let's go to the 4. So at 4,
Nerlens.
we got Nerlens who's going to be starting.
He's
Obviously,
going to be starting on the All-Star game.
Rashawn Holmes can play some power. Carl Landry coming off the bench. He's still hurt.
Can I ask
now.
a question? I know we're the number one. We're trying to be the number 1 Sixers podcast. Who's Rashawn Holmes?
Rashawn Holmes?
Yeah.
He was a second round draft pick.
Where is he from?
He went to Bowling Green last
Does
year.
that mean we got rid of JP Dakota?
Dakota got cut.
Boo. You went to Bowling Green? Not a fan.
He's good. I like Rashawn Holmes. He'll probably play a lot on the 87 this year.
He just had his 22nd birthday. So we're 2 years older than him.
Rashawn Holmes is going to be good. They're going to let him develop. Same with Christian Wood.
Wood gets up and down the floor. Have you seen the Wood?
He's good.
Stuff?
I don't know how
Where did Wood
he
go?
should have been a first-round pick.
Hit the Wood guy.
He went to UNLV.
Ooh, he's a running rebel.
Yeah, he was apparently he was a first-round draft pick, projected to be first-round draft pick.
Probably.
And then he went to the GM interviews and just really messed them up.
Really?
I don't know what he
What
said.
could he have said? Could he have said
I don't know.
something
He might be really dumb or something.
supports
I don't
Trump?
know. I don't know what he did, but
He's voting Trump.
he had really good numbers in college. Carl Landry, what do you have to say about him? You like his game?
I guess this is the token veteran. He's on the bus. He's on the plane, telling stories of.
I don't see him. I don't think he'll be.
What is Carl Landry going to do? I think Darrell Doyle's going to show.
Well, he's hurt right now, so I don't think he's going to be on the team.
He's the Jason Richardson of this year.
I don't think he's going to stick around. Yeah, he's not even half as good as Jason Richardson. And I don't know.
Landry can clean up boards, but I just don't. You're like we said, we don't see him.
Well, apparently rumors are he's not happy about being here, so he's not the Jason Richardson.
No one who's a vet wants to come here. Remember, I don't know. This is a destination, but we're building within. We're promoting within.
I'm looking at Christian Wood's numbers at UNLV. Average 15.7 points, and where's his rebounds at?
15.7 a game.
I like that. And then
D1. Yeah, Woods
average 2.7 blocks a game.
Got long arms.
Where's his rebounds at? Am I missing rebounds?
The Rebs.
Oh, there we go. He averaged 10 rebounds.
You get
15-10 guy.
Twice a double guy in college.
Let him play on the 87 to develop that game. Why not?
Yeah, they need to do a little. Can you do that?
Yeah, as long as they're on the
Throw
main
him
roster, he can go down there whenever there's a game.
Oh wow.
That's what they did with who did they do that to 2 seasons ago? He was the third point guard on our team. He wasn't that good.
Oh man, this is
I don't
tough.
remember. Oh well, he's not important.
Third point guard.
I don't remember who it was. He wasn't important.
Might have been at the beach bash.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't even that good. All right, and now let's go to center position. We got
Don't you love it?
We got Jaleel. Joel, who won't play any games this year, most likely.
Jaleel and Joel.
Who's the backup center?
Nobody. We're gonna be doing a little.
I guess Nerlens can move over to the 5 when needed.
And we'll have a lineup where Wood is the biggest guy on the floor. We'll have a lineup where
I'm so happy Nerlens won't be in the 5 banging with the bigs in this league.
No.
He couldn't do it.
Last year, 2 games. These guys are older too. Pau Gasol and Dwight Howard. I saw him play very well against them. But there's some younger, quicker, smarter centers that against his. I don't know. I think Nerlens is a great defender. So I think he can hold his own there. I actually have faith in him at the 5.
I don't mind him at the 5. On the offensive side of the game, though, I don't like him in the 5. I don't like him down
That's
there.
a lineup where you have 3 or 4 shooters, right? You would have Nerlens, Stauskas, Covington, Grant.
But my favorite lineup, my projected lineup, once Tony Roten gets healthy, Tony Roten,
lineup.
Stauskas, Covington, Nerlens, Okafor. Tony will just drive the lane like he does, dish it out one of the 3-point shooters, Covington,
And you got
or dish it into Nerlens or Ja. I just feel like that combination is going to be really good.
That's not the worst team in the East right there, which people think we are.
Do you think we'll be worse in the East?
No, I honestly think Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I don't like the Brooklyn Nets.
No, they're not good.
Jared Jack, yes, you can have him.
How does Billy King still have a job?
Isaiah Cannon. I don't.
How does Billy King have a job?
Billy King probably is paying somebody to have that job. Jay-Z. He's a life member of Tidal.
I don't get it. That guy is awful as GM. He's not good at his job.
What was the best we ever did with Billy? Was he part of the? No, that was Croce. Was he the Iverson?
Billy King was involved with that.
He
but
wasn't the guy.
He wasn't the guy.
He became the guy
after Croce.
Iguodala's.
He was the Iguodala. He was the Chris Webber trade.
Wow.
He was the Glenn Robinson trade. He was the Tony Kukoc trade.
It's got to be a little Iverson's fault, too. I bet he probably pushed for that stuff. So Iverson and Billy King talking in a room for roster spots, free agency, didn't work out well.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, opening season tomorrow. Season starts tomorrow night against the Celtics tomorrow.
We open up with the Celtics in Boston.
You like that? Who do you like in that game?
I would like to like us, but I think Boston's good.
Just check the spread on.
You don't like Boston.
Not a big Boston fan. I don't know.
They're better than us. I think we'll cover the spread. It's probably high. It's probably 8.5 or 9. That's what I'm guessing.
They don't have it for tomorrow night yet. Or this is...
Check tomorrow's. We're looking at tonight's. Oh, Detroit and Atlanta play tonight. I like Detroit.
What's that, 6.5?
Atlanta. I like Detroit.
Why can't I get tomorrow's spread? I guess I can't get it yet.
What are the Cavs favored?
Cavs are...
They're 4.5 on the road. I love it. Love it. Are they underdogs?
Cavs are getting points.
That's insane.
Wow. There's some Bills down. Where is it? In Chicago?
It's in Chicago.
I like Chicago.
You're crazy. They have a rookie coach. Are we gonna start doing the preview pod here?
Yeah, we're gonna end this one here, and we're gonna do 2 other episodes to put up on hopefully our new YouTube channel if we ever get that going.
Yeah, the YouTube Sixers talk.
Anything else we need to hit on the Sixers tonight?
I think we're good. I think we have. I was upset in the summer a little bit for the beach bag. I got to meet the Robert Covington at the beach bash. I had to pay money to see Jaleel, which I'm not going to shell out $40 to meet a kid who hasn't played an NBA game yet, but I'm supporting you, Jaleel. I met Daryl Dawkins there, took a picture with him. R.I.P. He passed away a few weeks later. Let's give our rest in peace shout outs to Moses Malone and Daryl Dawkins. Rest in peace, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of Sixers
passings.
Yeah. But I think that'll be it. That'll be the Sixers preseason or season preview pod. We'll do a East preview, a West preview. Hopefully we'll have it up on the YouTube channel. All right.
Goodbye, death. Hello, life, Sixers.
We out.
Yeah. Halloween. Taliban. Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. Them boys up to something, they just not